Hey everyone. First of all, sorry I started these a day late past the release. Between not watching much on Netflix and not paying much attention to updates from Comic Con related to the show or otherwise, I actually didn't realize that the new season was released on the 10th. But I'm here now, here to talk about the first episode of Voltron Legendary Defender's 7th season, A Little Adventure. Things are starting off very soon after the end of the last season. Lotor's been defeated, his duplicitous nature uncovered, and him being defeated within the quintessence field. But the Paladins had to sacrifice the Castle of Lions. But back to some possible good news, they managed to transfer the real Shiro's consciousness from the Black Lion to the clone body. And with this, they're sort of just working to recover, get back at a good pace to reestablish contact with the Coalition, to, of course, set up a new base. So the main things of concern at the moment are seeing if Shiro's clone body will actually take his original self's consciousness, and working on recharging the lions at a faster rate than they would simply idle on their own. So with some of the main dramatic story is told through flashback. Actually, Shiro dreaming of this, reminiscing to himself. Some of his days, I'm not sure how far back, months, a couple years before the start of the series, when he was a young instructor at the Galaxy Garrison, when he first met Keith as quite the delinquent, even with him soon proving to be a promising cadet for the garrison. Get to see quick bits of Lance and Hunk, some of their slight clashes with him during training, but Keith progressing very quickly in both simulations and in test flights. And throughout it all, despite Keith's stubbornness, his being quite the loose cannon, Shiro still having faith in him, being hopeful that he can set him on the right path. As a nice, kind of mentor-protege dynamic. Meanwhile, the more lighthearted stuff is actually based around hoping to eventually recharge the lions, because the planet they're on has both the sort of electrically stimulating element phonotonium, I think is how it was pronounced, and creatures known as Yalmors, which are skilled at detecting it. But with the team of Koran, Hunk, Lance, Pidge, and Rommel out searching for the stuff, another creature, when upset, shrinks them down. Hence the title of the episode. To just a couple inches tall or something like that. in a way, the Yalmor, which in its regular size is about anteater size and appearance, actually. It looks kind of proportional to the shrunken characters as about probably proportionally like the actual Voltron lions. Sorry, I jumbled that up. Hopefully it's clear. So they're basically just trying to run from crazy animals, trying to figure out a way to restore contact with their allies, to, of course, get back to regular size. Honey, I Shrunk the Paladins. There isn't a whole lot of interesting scenarios or character moments that are especially unique through their situation, except really what shrinks them and what brings them back to regular size. But it was still an interesting comedic diversion, especially contrasting with Shiro's flashback stuff. I admittedly still have not revisited the first 2 seasons on DVD, but I think there's a cool characterization link between Keith and Shiro in this, and that during like a test race with some hovercraft, Shiro manages to do a dive off a cliff, and Keith is marveled by the skill and the timing of it. And I think Keith pulled that move in the first episode in order to get them to the cave where the blue lion was located. So that's a nice callback if that's the case. I'm confident it is. But we actually get a bit of personal drama with Shiro in that apparently for some time actually his suitability for the Kerberos mission that started him off in the series was actually had the obstacle of him dealing with some muscular disease that he noted he'd probably be in peak condition for only a couple more years. That led him to clash with his superiors, to be of concern to folks like Keith and this new character Adam, who, if I remember correctly from Comic-Con stuff, was actually his fiancée before he, of course, left for Kerberos. So that's also a nice development there. But things are gradually getting back on track for the Paladins despite these serious setbacks and sacrifices that they've had to make. So that's basically it for this one. And I'll see you in episode 54. I think I'm finally ditching the dumb numbering system I've been used to due to considering the first 3 episodes as one long episode. It's simple math, but I'm tired of going through that and speaking in these vlogs. Episode 54, not 52. So, see you there.